When you arrive on the coast of Spain, you quickly realize that the beach here is not just a place. It's a rhythm, a way of living that blends sun, air, and human warmth into something that feels timeless. In Valencia and Alicante, the season doesn't really end. It begins in early spring, when the water is still cool, and stretches far into autumn, when the air is soft and the beaches remain full of life. Here, summer doesn't come and go. It lingers, like a pleasant memory that refuses to fade. Most people imagine Spanish beaches as crowded and loud, but the truth is more subtle. In the mornings, they belong to the runners and early swimmers. By noon, families spread out with umbrellas, and in the evenings, the light turns golden, the kind that makes even an ordinary walk feel cinematic. If you sit long enough, you start to understand why people fall in love with this coast. It's not just the sea or the sun. It's the feeling that time itself moves slower here, that life breathes differently. The beaches are wide and open, and they are designed with a kind of effortless care. There are showers, lifeguards, and long promenades lined with palm trees and cafes. Even if you don't swim, you find yourself walking barefoot, listening to the sound of the waves and the laughter of people around you. It's easy to see why so many travelers keep returning. The sense of comfort is addictive. There are a few simple rules you learn quickly. The first is to respect the sun. It looks gentle, but it can burn faster than you expect. The second is to enjoy the pace. There's no rush here. The third, perhaps the most important, is to look around. Because Spanish beaches are not only about water, they are about people. And people here, they live with a kind of confidence that comes from being in harmony with themselves. Spanish women especially reflect that. They walk the shore with an ease that feels almost poetic. They don't try to impress, they simply exist, and that's enough. Some of them sunbathe topless, not for attention, but because it feels natural, normal, free. No one stares, no one hides. It's simply part of the culture, a quiet statement that the body isn't something to fear or judge. It's in these moments that you realize how deeply Spain understands freedom. Not the loud political kind, but the personal one, the freedom to feel comfortable in your own skin, to enjoy the warmth of the sun without a second thought. That's something few places in the world manage to capture so naturally. In Valencia, the beaches stretch endlessly, framed by modern architecture and open skies. In Alicante, the coastline feels more intimate, smaller, closer, warmer. Everywhere you look, the light plays differently. In one city, it's bright and clear, in the other, it's golden and nostalgic. And yet, they share the same soul, that unmistakable Mediterranean spirit that mixes calmness with passion. What strikes you most is how people interact with this environment. No one tries to dominate it. They coexist with it, reading under umbrellas, playing volleyball, walking hand in hand by the shore. It's a place where strangers smile at each other, where conversations start without effort, and where you can spend a whole day without looking at your phone. In that simplicity, you find peace. Spanish beaches teach you that beauty doesn't have to be loud. It can be quiet, natural, and deeply human. They remind you that happiness often hides in small things, in the sound of waves, in the warmth of the sand, in the sight of people who are not trying to be anyone else but themselves. And maybe that's the real reason why Spain attracts so many travelers. Because beneath the sun and the sea, there's something else, a sense of authenticity, of warmth, of life being lived fully but without hurry. It's not perfection that draws people here, it's honesty. And once you feel it, you understand that this country doesn't just offer a holiday, it offers a reminder that freedom, comfort, and beauty can still coexist in the simplest of moments.